I think we're in a tremendously exciting time for digital and investment management. This is when digital will come of age. We've been talking about digital now for quite some time. We've been implementing digital, but in pretty predictable ways to date. Digital has made things more efficient. It's reduced cost to serve, and it's been driven very much about operational efficiency, about controlling risk, and maybe reducing the cost of distribution. But fundamentally, the offer for the customer hasn't changed. Really, what customers are buying and are getting from the investment management industry is a product which is pushed at them rather than designed for them. And I think that is what is most exciting about the next decade. Is this is the decade when actually the way investment management is delivered to customers changes once and for all. And going forward, investment management will no longer be defined by the fund. And I think that's tremendously exciting. And I think it's going to be much better for clients and for the investment management firms who are progressive enough to adopt this client-centric approach. There's going to be a number of challenges, and change is always quite challenging, and change in a very well-established investment management industry is not going to be a straightforward thing. The products which have been created over the last 20, 30 years, many of them still exist and will continue to exist for a period of time. And therefore, morphing into a new client-centric model will have to demand change in mindset across businesses, and a willingness potentially to accept that some of the older product lines, which have actually paid for the infrastructure and been a source of great profits, are no longer going to be the source of value going forward, and reconfiguring and repointing the business. A lot of the challenge, of course, is in people's heads. People like to define the world by the context, by how they've understood it, what they've experienced. And of course, you know, the thing about change is it's about things you haven't experienced and you are not necessarily comfortable with. And I think for companies to really succeed, they've got to be really progressive in their mindset. They've got to be willing to take chances, and they've got to be willing to challenge their traditional product set. Yeah, and I think this is you know, really gets to the nub of how we need to change the way we look at what we do. For most clients, and bear in mind, the clients of the future will increasingly be the man and woman on the street in every country around the world. More and more money and investment decision-making power is being put into the average consumer's hands. Now, they are not investment literate, they're not sophisticated, they can't necessarily draw a discerning opinion of the relative merits of one type of investment against another. What they do, however, know is what they care about. They know about their family, they know about when they plan to retire, what sort of income levels they think they're going to require, what inheritance they want to provide, what concerns they have about elderly parents and looking after them. They know whether they care about the environment, whether they care about social injustice, whether they care about arms. They know about corporate governance related things, although they've never used those words. And I think that's another part of where we'll have to change is, I think we have been an industry to date which has demanded that customers come and learn our language to engage with us. And I just don't think that that's going to work going forward. We have got to actually really listen much harder to our clients, and we've got to be prepared to meet their requirements. And I think if we're going to engage and provide value, what a client needs to see is the decisions which are being made on their behalf are aligned to exactly what they've asked us to deliver for them. And that read-through demands a much more joined up approach than we've ever done before.